Absent Chat coming to you today, this lovely November 17th. It's a Monday, y'all. Feels like it's a Monday too, don't it? I'm telling you, I was dragging this morning. Had a hard time getting up from the weekend. But today, our weather's been changing up on us a little bit. It's been a little cool, a little hot, a little warm. We're getting what we call an Indian summer. That's what they call it.
That's what
So
that is.
right now, today, I got a good host with me. Excuse me, a special guest with me today. This is G, y'all. G is the owner, founder of Cold Heart, and it's a brand name of clothing and different apparel. So I'm gonna let G tell you a little bit about it. So like today's topic, hot and cold mix. Gear up with the brand name Cold Heart, and that's some good gifts for this holiday season. Take care of your loved ones with that. So hey, G, how you doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
Man, I can't call it. I'm really I really want to know a little bit about this cold heart because when people say cold heart, you think cold hearted, cold blooded, things like that. But you're doing it in a different perspective because you got some heat on these clothes.
Yeah.
They fire too, and I seen an episode. It was an episode called "Married Behind Bars," "Locked Up Behind Bars," or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl that I know named Sasha
Yeah. Yeah.
had your
Yeah.
shirt on the show.
Yeah. Shout out to her.
Shout
Yeah.
out to you,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sasha Reese. I see you, girl. So tell us a little bit about your brand.
Well, I started out about 2020, around the time when the pandemic started and everybody was just in the house, and I decided to what I'm saying, just try something, and I put out. I had at the time I was working with I had a Cricut. It's called a Cricut, like a little silhouette cutter.
Yeah.
I was just working with that. My mother had it. She was already doing shirts and like cups and stuff like that. And she was telling me and my brother for months, like, yeah, I can make t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm, what I'm saying, into. At the time, I was really focused and still doing my music and just everything that came with that. So I decided to do it one day. I had my little brother make me a logo, and I started to just put out simple designs,
Okay.
and like it kind of caught on like wildfire. People started to tap in and buy it. Like,
Mm-hmm. I wish we had a little logo for you. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe next time we'll have one for you. But yeah, it is. It's a nice little catchy little logo. And it's cold with a K, y'all,
okay,
not with a C. So your mother kind of got you into that, but you do music. I know that I've been knowing that for a while from that one birthday party of yours we came to.
yeah,
You had some music of
yeah,
yours
yeah.
bumping on the speakers and stuff. So, but when did you originally? Okay, you launched it or started it in 2020. You said it's just kind of took off.
Hmm.
So as it started taking off, where can people purchase your items at?
Right now you can purchase them on any of my social sites. I got an Instagram page, Cohort Clothing, and I got just a Facebook business page, Cohort Clothing. Right now,
Okay.
because right now we're in a transition of getting. We had a site, it's down right now, but we're in a transition of getting our new merch and uploading and putting it all back out. So probably by the end of the year, we should have the website back
All
up and
right.
running.
But you can still go out and purchase it for gifts for the holiday
Yeah.
season. Just start people's new year out with Cold Heart. Would be something nice as a gift to give to someone.
Yeah, we got a few items still available.
Okay.
A lot of stuff we just like, I ain't gonna say discontinued, but just kind of postponed because we in a rebranding kind of phase right now.
Okay.
And I'm kind of venturing into like an actual like multimedia or like a production company, you know what I'm saying? And I'm turning the clothing into like merch for that, you know what I'm saying? So in the future, look out, it's gonna be probably changed to Cohart Studios. I'm gonna change it to Cohart Studios.
Okay.
Yep, and we're gonna do it like that because I know I got a bunch of creators and designers of just
Mm-hmm.
all sorts in my family.
Okay.
I
It's a
got
family business.
family business like you. Like I said, writers. I
All
got
right.
people that want to act. I got people that want to do a lot of stuff, and I'm the type of person that I don't just sit back and just rest on what I know or what I learn and pick up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I always
Share it.
act on the things that I want to do. You know,
All
so.
right. I also do Real Blessings Thrive RBT Productions,
Mm-hmm.
where I put on little shows where people can come and display their talent, whether it be poetry, which is my number one thing,
Okay.
singing, or if they want to come and tell a short story, or just engage with the crowd. And it started taking off really good. I had good music playing. We played games. I gave door prizes. We're going to be starting that back up real soon here. I did it at the Urban Cafe here in Flint, right on Chevrolet Street.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got your
Cousin.
protege,
Yeah.
cousin, nephew,
Yeah.
something like that, Jalen here. So,
Yeah.
Jalen, what do you know about Cold Heart?
Well, I know when he first started it up, I was one of his testees. I've
Like a
had
model?
yeah, I
Okay.
have a lot of his
Early
different
stuff.
early clothings and a little bit of
You
your
got it.
newer
You
ones
got a
too.
lot. Yeah.
Um, I had his clothing back in the phase of when a slight touch could like peel it off the shirt,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
but
Okay.
it
He was
was
perfecting it. He
yes,
was in
that's
his
the
putting it
trying
in
phase.
perfection
Yeah.
stage. All right. Well, that's cool. So, did a lot of people you catch a lot of people's attention when you had on this material?
Oh yeah. So I go to Mott and I wear a lot of his brand at my school, and I've had a couple people ask me about where I get my clothing and stuff from, and I I do like kind of help out with promoting. I tell them about his Instagram and stuff like that, and I get people
Appreciate that.
attention. I
That's
try,
cool. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, family business. That's what we're
yeah.
talking about. So with that being said as well, have you considered doing stuff with shoes, gloves? I
Yeah.
know you got some like ball caps, but what about
At
hats
one
like
point in
this?
time, I had socks. We had I was working with a production, like a little company that made shoes, but that just didn't go through.
It didn't go through
Not
well.
yet. We still got that in the working, but like I said, my brother, he pretty much he's the designer of it all. Like he's the person who really like makes a lot of my designs, and if I need like a mock up or a sketch of a shoe, he's the one I go to. So it's like I
All
said, it's
right.
all in house pretty much.
Creativity.
And
He is
he's
an artist.
he's known around the city, Pablo Picasso.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Shout out to Pablo Picasso.
Yep.
All right. So how did you come up with the name Cold Heart?
Uh I was kind of just telling my cousin this story in the car. Uh Really, the idea of it kind of came after my cousin passed away,
Okay.
and it's like kind of symbolizes like that's just kind of added on top of everything that kind of like I've experienced in life and been through in life,
Okay.
from losing best friends to first cousins to just real close people. But it's like it kind of made my heart, you know, a certain kind of way. I'm not the same type of person that the innocent person that I've always was, because of these things have happened. But I still have a heart. It's
I
still
got
in
you.
there. So it's like it might be cold, but it's still there.
All right.
So
It's
it's
a
like,
poetic version of Cold Heart.
yeah.
Right.
I get it. I get it. I really do. So Jalen, with you knowing about his brand and being a
Mhm.
part of the family and seeing this transition and things that he's going through, how how would you get the viewers to see this product? Is it something that you think is going to be up on the rise? A lot of people, because you just said that people at school was interested in it.
I think it honestly it's all about effort, and I know for a fact G has put a lot of effort in from even years ago, and I ain't gonna lie, he has a lot of creativity too. Like with all the clothing and stuff he's dealt with, Cole has a lot of potential. Like it does.
I
Just takes
appreciate
time.
that.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
I
cool.
appreciate that. That's some good
Mostly what
words.
I've seen is t-shirts and hats.
Oh, he
Yeah,
has a lot of stuff.
I got
And I've seen all kinds of colorful, different kinds of t-shirts and things like that.
hoodies. I got
I
Hoodies.
have like four
I
of
think I
those.
seen a jacket.
Hmm.
You got a
got a
jacket.
few jackets. we had at one point in time I had scarves. I never had gloves, but I had socks, scarves,
Hey,
pretty much.
gloves.
Because
It's a
at one
catchy
point in time
phrase.
I was just experimenting with just different like companies online that just put your logo on things. You know what I'm saying, for a
Hmm.
period of
Canva.
time. Canva, Printify, just, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying, where you can go and just put your
Wow.
logo on there and just, you know what I'm saying. But I now I deal with like manufacturers, and
Yeah.
we can really
Okay.
get it
All
done
right.
now.
Well, I do know that creativity is a good thing for everybody. And in the city of Flint, we have a lot of talented people, a lot
Definitely.
of young men that's talented, a lot of young
Definitely.
women that's talented.
Right.
A lot of times they get overlooked because the avenues that they have to go down to try to figure out how to get noticed or
Right.
branded.
A lot of struggles.
A lot of struggles, trials and tribulations that you have to go through.
Mm-hmm.
You got to stay dedicated and focused. You got to keep moving. These are things that, as we consumers in the city of Flint look around, each one reach one, teach one. We got
Yes,
to
yes,
uplift
man.
each other. We got to help each other.
And that's
So
real important.
to purchase, what's the average cost of one of your t-shirts?
Right now the average cost is about $40.
$40 for the t-shirt.
Yeah,
So it's nice
probably about
quality t-shirts, I'm sure.
top
That
quality.
were the ones I seen it was.
We got at this point, like I said, through the trials and error and, you know, everything, we
Hmm.
got top quality right now. So
That's what's up. That's what's up. And it is a nice logo. If y'all out there, take a look at the Cold Heart brand on Facebook. I know it's on there
yeah,
for sure. And also, while you're at it, like, share, and subscribe to Out of the Mud Inc. Coming to you today, straight out of the mud. We all getting it out of the
straight out the
mud, right?
mud.
Yeah.
Giving a shout out to George F. Grundy II, James Mayfield, the greatest Mayfield, and Larry Lott. These guys putting it together for us to get here and do this. And so that the public can understand that we got talent here in Flint. Let's do something about
A
this.
lot.
Let's uplift our young men and young women. I'm always about that, about making
Yeah.
sure our youth get out there. Even if you went to a school and you took a load of t-shirts to a school, this is just an idea. And some schools wear uniforms,
Hmm.
and you go up there and you sell them a bulk deal, and have the kids, like, one day you go up there and talk to them about being a young entrepreneur, being a business
Yeah.
owner, and in the sense of it all, they'll get a chance to meet you, see you, and see your product.
Yeah, that's something that I definitely want to do. Cause like I said, besides just helping my family out, like you said, it's a lot of people in the city that just creators of all sorts. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, like it's the young men
Yep.
especially, not to single out the young men, but just young men especially. You know what I'm saying? I don't You ain't gotta fall to the streets and fall victim of, you know what I'm saying, your circumstances or your environment.
Exactly. It's always something creative for you to do.
It's always something that you can
And
do
if you
in a
don't have
creative
anything
space.
creative to do, go volunteer at your local churches or at your local schools.
Come holler at me. Come
Yeah,
holler at me.
he
I
might
give you
got
a
something
job.
for you. Yeah,
I
see, it's a lot of things. Closed mouths don't get
that's
fed. You
that's
got to open up and speak. Um, and by this young man here with this business, he is the fashion designer. I mean, I know you get a little help here. That's what family do. But you're also the entrepreneur of it. You're the co-founder.
yeah,
And you also support your own brand because you wear it. He
yeah.
ain't wear it today, y'all. Ain't that something? He ain't wear it today. He got a cold heart. He ain't wear it today so we can see it. But that's okay. So, but what I want to say this is that every time that you do something great in life, every time, anybody, you owe yourself a good pat on the back because you accomplished something. And it may be something small, something little. You don't have to take giant steps to get something to achieve. Just like you said, help them out. And I'm sure, what do you do? You go to Mod. What do you do at Mod?
Well, I go to school, Mott, to be finish my degree. I want to do computer science. It's honestly schooling and stuff. There is steps and stones. There's struggles, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you just gotta like understand the family put in a lot of work for you. So I gotta like try to, pull it through for the people who've put in their time and effort and stuff. Like, for example, drive me to school every day. I understand it's not free. Everything's cost.
Right. And y'all hearing this from another young man. And what he
18.
said was 18.
Yeah.
You look older than 18, but that's okay. What he said was really powerful. He's showing gratitude to the people that's doing things to assist him so that he can be a better version of himself.
Mhm.
That's what we need in this city right now. We need everybody to be a better version of themselves. We need everybody to not have a cold heart, buy cold heart. Right?
Yeah.
So the best thing to do is to help each other out. Even like with me and my books. Y'all know how I got them.
Ooh,
That looks nice.
I never
Letters
seen
to
that
my
one, cuz.
Lord. Who am I? Everybody's searching for who they are. Got some good stuff in here. Powerful. I'm sure you'll like it. Um, Faith through poetry. God's will. I'm always talking about if his will should be done. Everybody always uses his name in vain. God bless this and that and everything, but where's your faith? These books is good stocking stuffers too. The feelings of life with all its ups and downs. Life as I know it to be. And then this here. Recipes for salvation, satisfying your hunger for the Lord. And this, I'm going to say this part of the back of this book. It said this book holds several mankind recipes to get your soul cooking to serve the Lord. I have learned that knowledge is essential to feed the brain, and the word of God can serve the same. I hope this book keeps you cooking with the Lord and serving as many believers as you can. I'm telling you, I get a lot of good feedback from this. I'm a young entrepreneur myself, and I did say young, and I know I'm not their age, but I'm still young and I'm out here still trying to make a difference from my family, the community, the youth, young men like these guys here. Whatever I can do, I will do things. Shout out to Dre Hood and Aaron Hood. Did a video shoot with them. Man, I had a good time doing that. And I didn't really do much of nothing, but it was fun. It was fun. He's also out here trying to do his thing. You got a lot of people here. Some of my family members are out here and started in the city of Flint. And you do music as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You still doing your music? You got it out there?
Nah, see, that's one thing that I don't focus on as much.
I mean, he does got a couple songs on Spotify.
See, the thing about the music is,
You didn't want to say that.
Yeah, you want to say
it's
Check
like
out Spotify for G, y'all.
it's I got a love and passion for music. I did it a long time. I've been doing it since probably like 2005. So
Oh wow,
yeah, so it's like
got a little time up in there.
These days, especially with like the music, the style of music, and everything. I still write music. I just don't record and put it out, but I still write
Really?
music. Yeah.
I can understand that because I write a lot and I write so much that some days I have all this paper around me and I'm like, wow, I got to get this together,
I kind of be too busy.
I write every day, all day.
I write, but I be too busy to actually like go to a studio or just sit and record.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So this is a little off subject, but I got to say this because it's got to do with music.
Mm-hmm.
I can't sing. I'm a karaoke girl and I like to yell. So I do a lot of country karaoke. So I wrote a song using my own words, but I wrote it to the beat of another country track that I like.
Right.
And this lady I know was telling me about this program to put my music on there and have someone sing it. I tried it. I don't understand it, but I don't like it. And then to hear somebody singing my words, though, made me feel good. Just like another person I know who has let me listen to music that he has written and put it into a format where I don't know what kind of program it is, sings it back, but his stuff was lit. I was jamming to it. I loved it. I try. So it makes me feel like my words is good, but I can't put my words into a song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you mean, but
do you think your words can be poetry?
Some of them. Some of my because like I was a rapper that I really cared about what I said in songs. You know what I'm saying? I could make I'm just very lyrical. Okay. I can make an actual song about something. You know what I'm saying? One particular thing.
That's how I can write at the whim of something. You okay?
Yeah. I'll take this call real quick.
Oh,
Sorry.
Welcome for the camera, dude.
yeah, he should have went the other way, but that's okay. But so with your music, and like you said, you write all the time and you do these things. Um, have you ever thought about doing poetry with your music, like in front of people, standing up and reading your music?
Nah, I never thought about that. Nope.
Never thought about it?
Nope, not outside of like
if you took one of your raps or
yeah, and
what you did and just stood up in front of people with no music and just do it.
nope, I never thought of that.
Never thought
Because even though, like I said, I was a lyrical rapper, it was like it's still not. I got a few songs that I could probably do it too, but like most of my songs, nah, nope.
Oh, okay.
Because it's how rap music is. It's still a format, and it's still what I'm saying. So,
Okay.
but like a straight verse probably, but
Okay.
not like an entire song, but
All
like
right.
maybe a verse in a song or
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
So
I'm glad to know
Terralisa,
that.
you got some questions here and some people commenting.
Oh,
So
I'm sorry.
James
I can't see.
Mayfield said, "Go green." Tommy Boy said, "Hello, everyone."
Hello,
And then-
guys.
And then Tommy Boy also made a statement question. So when asked, "Hey, what exactly does that stand for?" Cold. How do you want it to be explained by the people who wear your product? And then James Mayfield said, "Hang in there."
Great. That's a great question, Tommy Boy. And thanks, James Mayfield. Appreciate that. Yeah. So what representation do you think people will have wearing your logo?
Like I said, I've done a lot of research. I wouldn't say I got any mentors, but one thing that I've learned from just my research these last couple years is building a community as far as my brand. And you basically is exactly what he asking, you know what I'm saying? And it's it falls back on what kind of people do I want to wear my clothes, or what does my clothes represent? And it's like I said, it's just for people who've just overcome struggle. You have a heart. It might be a little cold, but you
Okay.
still have a heart. And like I said, a lot of our designs, we got a lot of streetwear designs specialized in like hearts, and like I try to stay away from like the gothic type stuff, like skulls and stuff like that, because that's probably what people would think or associate when they hear cold heart. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's not like that at all.
How I perceive it is just kind of what you said. Everybody has a heart, and there's certain things that happen to you in your life that'll turn your heart cold or to stone or to warm your heart. That's another thing you hear people say, "Oh, that warms my heart." Or you got a heart of stone, or you got a cold heart. I think that your brand, Cold Heart, to me would represent the person who's wearing it would say, it's cold with a K first off. I got a cold heart. It's going to take a good person other than, God, that can touch me here in my heart. My heart's been broken. My heart's been shattered. My heart is still strong. It's still beating. I'm still alive. I still have love in me with this heart, but I got these brick walls up around it. It's blocked. But here I am still smiling, representing I got a cold heart, but I ain't got a cold heart.
That's exactly what it means, cuz.
That's what it means.
That's
That's what it
exactly
means to me.
That's
Because
exactly what it means.
I'm y'all know the poeticness in me always come on everything.
Yeah, you just put that in very good words. That's exactly what it means.
Anytime you need me to put some lyric down for you, I got you. I can't do music, but I can do poetry. But man, so it's a lot of young guys and girls that may be looking up to you for this entrepreneurship. What would you tell them about being an entrepreneur, to start a business, if they were scared? What would you tell them?
I would tell them that you just gotta go for it. You can't sit back and think about it too much, or you would psych yourself out.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people be like, I'm not ready, but you don't even know what you're ready for. You know, it's going to be a lot of ups and downs. It's not going to be easy.
Perfect.
If you're looking for instant gratification or an instant pat on the back, it might not be for you. But like I said, it's all about what you want to do and how much effort you put behind it. And sky's the limit. Especially if you're a good person. If you got a good heart,
yes.
If you got a good heart, I feel like good things will happen to you. So
RBT, Real Blessings Thrive. Y'all remember that? That's me. That's me, RBT. But that's a part of my logo. I brand my own logo, RBT. It used to be Redbone Troubled because that was my street nickname. Well, those was days and days ago. My past is past. But RBT, I'm telling myself right now, but RBT is tatted on me. So I couldn't just say.
You just rebranded.
That's what I was just. I couldn't just let it be there without having something else to say for it. So now I rebranded it to say Real Blessings Thrive because I do feel that way. If you have a good heart, just like what Mr. Professional Fashion Designer KOLD HEART said, if you have a good heart and you're good to people and you know that everything you want to do is to make things better, then things come to you better. When you do better, you get better. When you think better, you see better. I'm telling you, Dre Hood, I give you another shout out, young brother. I said what on him yesterday. I said what he said on my show yesterday. When you change the things you see change. Something like that. I can't remember word verbatim, but I'm telling you, that meant a lot to me. Because if you see something and you want to make a change and you want it to change, you got to become the change. And you can't keep doing the same things over and over.
Right.
Like you said, with trial and error, you found out what works great for your clothing line, what type of material works best to use so it don't crumble up or fall off or things like that. Right. And what people like to buy. Hoodies, Scullies, baseball caps.
Yeah, just pretty much the basic streetwear.
The basic streetwear.
But like I said, we looking to get, like jeans and stuff like that in the future.
Polo tops.
I got some of those coming.
Oh, okay. See, I'm already networking with the brother.
Yep, I got some of those in the works.
That's what I'm talking about. I feel that the clothing line that you designed and you started, I feel that each level of life, my favorite word also is every level there's a devil. And I'm not saying like the enemy devil or an entity. The devil meaning something that's just not working out right for you. Yeah. You're running into a snag or you're running into something where it's just stalemate. Like me, sometimes I'll call my publicist and be like, did I get any sales online this week? She'd be like, no. Yeah. I'm like, okay. I was depressed a couple times because of that.
Oh, yeah.
But then I had to realize a lot of people purchase it hand to hand from me as opposed to wanting to get it offline. But those that do buy it offline, if they're near me, they bring it so I can sign it. Otherwise, they show me that, some people send me a picture or shoot me an inbox that they love my book or give me, something out of it. I got to give a shout out to Terralisa McBride. She's a great supporter of me and I try to support her as well. She touched my heart so much this past, I think it was Saturday, Friday, whatever day it was. She called me and she said, Terralisa, I opened up your book and I read it. And this first paragraph got me. And she read it to me. Do you know that feel? I know if you heard people singing your music, how to make you feel, right?
Or just like I said, when I see people wearing my clothes.
Yes. That's a good feeling. So she made me feel good. I wanted to, I had tears in my eyes and I was smiling. I wasn't sad, but I was happy. But then she broke it down and started talking to me about it a little more. And I'm like, wow, I wonder when other people read my work, they can easily reach out to me on Facebook and ask me my thoughts or tell me their thoughts. I love that. I'd appreciate that. And while we're appreciating people, I want you all to check out MUA Jock, shop with her for all your beauty needs, www.shopmakeupismylife.com. And also, as always, giving a shout out to Out of the Mud Inc. Check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch. I always tell y'all that I don't remember every one of them, but y'all know which ones it is. Like, share, and subscribe. And please, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Because this is how the message gets around and the message gets out. And this platform is being recognized, okay? Because if we all doing what we like to do, just like G's doing. He does what he likes to do and he's promoting himself. We all need to promote each other and stand strong for one another in this community because that's what we do. Because when hot and cold mix, you got to gear up for the holidays. Get these gifts out. Into it, a nice little comfy t-shirt or hoodie or something like that, or get yourself a little book, maybe one of these kind of books, put it in a stocking stuffer. It's a lot of things that you can do to save money for the holidays and help somebody, right? We ain't got to buy all these big expensive gifts and all that. So, G, is there anything else you want to add to the show before we wrap it up?
Well, you got some people that said some stuff too.
Oh, okay. We got some more callers in.
So
all
you
right,
had
y'all.
Anthony Allen said, "What's up, y'all?"
What's up,
Rose
A-Dub?
and McDonald Williams said, "Support Flint Brands, hardworking young man."
All right. Thank you, Rose. Appreciate you.
Tommy Boy also included May. My take is no matter all the bad things happen in my life, at the end of the day, you still have to have a heart. That's my take on what that young man explained.
That's a good phrase too.
Yeah.
What you got to say to these comments of these people's calling in? I like that. Y'all chime in.
And then Anthony Allen also said, "What's the name of the brand of the clothing line?"
Cold Heart Clothing.
Cold
That's right
Heart
now,
Clothing.
like I said, yeah, we in the process of rebranding a little bit, but we still have products available.
And hopefully with today's show, people will start sharing, subscribing to this platform and be able to see what this young man is doing out here in the community. I love getting entrepreneurs on the show and talking to them about their business and helping to get the awareness to what they're doing, because this is what we do. And, just like shout out to you, Anthony Allen. I got to get back into the groove of doing them RBT productions. I had a blast. Man, best time ever. Other than being out of the mud in that church, that was my other favorite spot to be.
And Rose McDonald responded to Mr. Allen and said, "Cold Heart Clothing." He gave a thumbs up, and then the last statement is that George?
Yes, it is. George F. Grundy II himself producing the show today. Red Alert, RBT snaps in chat, y'all. I'm telling you, every time I get on this show, my energy level is up there. And when I go home, I'll be like, whew, I need something to eat. And sit back and watch me a movie. But I love doing this. And anytime you ever want to come on, you want to talk about your brand, next time you
back. And
we need him back, right? Y'all bring some of his gear.
Yeah, I'll bring some merch next time.
Bring some merch.
It's my first time ever doing a podcast or interview.
Really?
Or really even opening up and discussing my brand. This is the very first time.
Praise God. I was the one to get it out of him. And y'all just don't know this. I talked to this young man about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
On Halloween. To do this. And I waited patiently till he was available. And I will do that for all of you. If any of you out there want to come on and talk about something that you're doing for the community, especially for our young youth and our young men that's coming up in this world that needs somebody to look up to other than, I'm sorry, young guys out there who like to, gang bang or hang out in the streets and things like that. I love you. The world still loves you. You just got to find a way to love yourself is all I'm saying. And if that means put down the gun and pick up a pen and start writing, or put down the rifle and pick up a mic and start singing, do something.
That was part of my transition with going from the music to the clothes, because I'm a creator. I'm still going to be in the creative space probably with anything that I do.
All right.
But the music and the rapping, you know what I'm saying, it's not an image that I really want, a stain that I really want on me, you know what I'm saying, moving and towards, business. I'm starting to meet people. And
so you're going through the growth transition from doing the music aspect of it to doing the business part. But just like you said in the previous earlier of the show, you said the gift you have and the creativity you have may not be for you at that moment, but you know how to do it and you're doing it. So that may help somebody else get that momentum to get up and go.
Yep,
Even your, young Jalen might pick up on some of this.
Yeah, I'm in his ear every day.
That's good. That's good. Mentorship. Okay.
I hope to inspire. Like I say, since I started,
yes, inspiration.
All I do is speak life into my people, especially. But anybody that I really come across, I try to get them to do like figure out their niche. You know what I'm saying, or what they can do, because especially a lot of young boys, it's easy to fall into the streets. It's easy to fall victim to what's going on.
Yes, it is.
And I personally,
but then they get a cold heart after that.
Yeah, and that's and you end up, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I've been through a lot of what these young dudes is going through and gonna go through. So it's all a part of like growth for me. Amen. And like I said, a lot of people, they ask me, you don't do music no more? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and it's a difference in they acknowledging me as a street guy or a rapper versus me being a businessman. You know what I'm saying? And how I move now.
Yeah, and people will look at you that way. Like, I've always been a writer. I've always written poetry. I write for funerals, birthdays, weddings, whatever you need. I write, right? All I do is ask a few important questions, and I put a personalized, custom poem together for whomever. And I've been very proud of myself doing that. But I got a lot of people that remember the old me, and still think I'm supposed to do all this other stuff, and I don't. And it becomes I don't know, like a heavy burden, and I had to lay that burden down and say, you know what, I'm not that person. I can't let them keep bringing me back to that mind space, because I needed to move forward on a new journey. And when I started doing that, I will say this: when I stopped stalling and I stopped crawling, all the walls around me started falling. And then when the door started opening and I started walking on through, this is what you get.
This is what you get.
It's a renewed me.
This is what you get. Yep.
And I can't go back to being the way I used to be.
Yep.
Anthony Allen said, "Keep following your dreams, young man."
Appreciate that.
And April Williams said, "Hey, fam.
What's up, oil lady? We're going to get you on here too. I know you always talking about, I don't know, but your oils. I got some on today.
Yeah. That's where I got. That's my auntie, by the way. That's where I get it from. I mean, my whole family is creative. My whole family is hustlers. That's just what it is.
Yeah, we just learned how to turn lemons into lemonade.
Definitely.
And stop allowing the stereotype things of the city and the world make us who they want us to be. We want to be who we want to be.
We want to be who we want to be.
Yep. And that means stand strong for what you believe in, stand in your community, stand up for your family, stand up for your peers. And please, for the love of God, stand up for these children out here that some of them don't have nobody to look up to. Let's be that beacon light for them. Let's do that. And man, I'm telling you, you will find the gratitude in that. I promise you. You will.
Yeah.
You will. So you keep on doing everything that you're supposed to be doing out here, because I promise you, it's going to come back. You're going to bounce back.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing and what we're talking about, please believe, on my next show, I'll mention you again. This is what I do. I do this for everybody. Like the Larry Lott Show. I like watching their show. George has a show on now. James has a show on now. Different people have shows on here. Please check out Out of the Mud's platform. It's my show. I appreciate you all listening and chiming in. I promise you I do. But there's other information on this platform with other shows that may be helpful for you. You never know till you chime in. Like, share, and subscribe. You will see something amazing every time, because we're here getting it out of the mud. Getting it out the mud. Man. So I want to ask you a question. When they say getting it out of the mud, I know what they mean. I know what I mean. What would getting it out of the mud mean for you? Or out of the mud?
Like I said, overcoming your circumstances and making something of yourself, getting it out the mud. Like you self-made. Oh, you ain't necessarily even got to be self-made, but it's just coming from humble beginnings,
See that? We got some good young people in this city. We just got to give them a chance and listen to them. Listen to them. Let them open up. Everybody has a voice.
Definitely.
Everybody has a voice. And if you use your voice in the right manner, in the right way, respectful, be a little decent, have some discernment with people, you don't know that your dreams is unlimited. Just like Anthony Allen said to you about your dreams. Keep going. Yeah, because it's a struggle out here in this world. We all know that. But together, united, we stand, we're stronger. Together, helping one another, uplifting one another, supporting one another.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
I mean, it don't take a lot to support somebody.
Not at all. Not at all.
Just show up at an event. I missed an event that was important because of somebody in my life coming in town, moving in. Shout out to Serenity. She's also a veteran. So I did also participate in it. I wasn't able to. I wanted to be in a motorcade so bad because I had such a good time last year in it. But my cousin, who's a veteran, is moving back. I'm glad she's coming back to Michigan. And that same day, she needed help with her car and moving and stuff. And I had to make a choice. But I still did something for a veteran. I was there to support, but I wasn't there in another sense to support. But just being there for people. Just being there. Showing up.
Acknowledgement.
One smile can hide 1,000 tears. You walk up, somebody might be nervous as all outdoors, and they see a familiar smiling face. That may just be that little token to help them move forward.
Yeah.
And that's what I like to do. When I'm coming with the spirit, a good vibe, because I want you to thrive and survive just like I'm trying to. Right? So, with that being said, we got any more on the line there? All right. I appreciate you all tuning in. Sorry my other guest had to leave. It was an important message he had to take. But shout out to Jalen for being here today to support G during the Cold Heart branding of his material and clothing and items. And also, I want to give a shout out one more time to George F. Grundy II, James Mayfield, Greatest Mayfield, and Larry Lott. And also Out of the Mud Inc., Out of the Mud Productions, Out of the Mud program, platform, everything Out of the Mud, because I am a little muddy, but I'm coming out of the mud. Thank you very much for watching and tuning in today. Red Alert, Red Alert.